of a tester. Anything you see, come back and report to me. I will not do your job for you. You're getting paid. So I didn't used to do that. I didn't used to write related. I didn't used to write content or anything. Until I realized, oh, I could do playwrights. And even with playwrights, they were like, oh, Aaron, you have to write the test and do this. I'm like, no, I don't. I still find that very difficult to do. When I started, so I have this issue with starting something new. I feel like, oh, it might delay me or something like that. But one thing I learned during that period was, even though you want to learn how to use an AI tool, you can still use AI to learn an AI tool. Basically, I just went to my plug pool. I was like I was just with it basically. I was like, okay, I want to write text for this thing, and I want to use. I knew there was Playwright already. I had done my finance. So I was like, oh, I want to use Playwright, and I was like, set up this Playwright stuff, write the test, and write everything. Even though I didn't understand. So later on, I went through what it did for me, and I was like, okay, I find that more productive. I don't. That's my personal preference, by the way. I find that more productive for me than having to say, oh, I want to go down, read the documentation, and then start writing from scratch. I feel like I'm not using the AIT's best usage, kind of permit me to say that. So Playwright MCP gives the agent, takes a screenshot of his own rendered output, navigates pages, not just write page code, click buttons, fill forms, scrolls, read what it sees, find bugs, fix them, and re-verify. I think we can all agree that saves you more time and so Playwright MCP in practice navigates the page. So this is not really a demo, but like this is like you have a checkout screen, and you want a Playwright is doing a test on that. So navigates to the page, opens checkout URL in a web browser, screenshot step 1, capture form, inspect visible elements, fill and click, enters the test data, clicks the next button, agent identifies the box, reads, and you copy it and then give it to your AI. So that's just the AI trying to like, if you copy that, if you give your Claude code the exact issue, instead of you having to like say, oh, instead of you going to Claude and say, oh, the button on this page is not working, or the form on this page is this, and then your AI can like do something entirely different that you want that change to be made on, and then that way you just paste it to your Claude code and it runs everything and fixes the exact pain point that you wanted to fix. So the problem here, for example, the button in the header, which of 3? The card on the right, which viewport? AI changes the wrong element entirely or touches a shared component, breaks 11 others. Those are problems that we face. Well, with indentation, it solves this. Install a dev dependency in your project, click any element on your live app in the browser, leave natural language feedback directly on it. Indentation captures CSS, ID, position component, then agents receive a precise pointer, no ambiguity. So that way, you will save more time